This happened many years ago. I've never liked camping.
I'm just not built for it. The dirt, the bugs,
The uncomfortable nights in a sleeping bag that feel like a rock.
My dad is one of those wilderness-loving types.
By sophomore year, I convinced him to let me bring a friend.
My friend Charles from school, who loved camping.
The dirt and bugs didn't bother Charles, but me? Everything annoyed me.
Still, at least I had someone who knew what they were doing.
We arrived at the campsite, expecting solitude, but nothing could be further from the truth. Next to our camp was a mini amusement park, lights flashing in the night.
Charles kept teasing me, saying this wasn't real camping.
I just wanted the misery to end quietly.
The grown-ups sulked, but eventually we set up camp and dinner. Once night fell, Charles had a mischievous plan.
He wanted to explore the amusement park after hours.
We climbed the fence silently, hearts pounding.
The park was eerie, lit only by faint moonlight and distant flashing lights.
The roller coaster loomed above us, a towering silhouette in the night.
The view was surreal. The entire park stretched beneath us like a dream.
We took a single photo, careful not to draw attention.
Occasionally, a golf cart hummed by, making us freeze in the shadows.
Then I saw it, another figure, crouched, watching us silently.
A man, tattered clothes, dark liquid smeared across his face.
Charles and I exchanged looks, fear gripping us.
We waited, hiding, until the guard passed, hearts racing. We finally made it back, silent, adrenaline still coursing through us.
We lay in our sleeping bags, trying to make sense of what we'd seen.
The next morning, news arrived. A young African-American man had been stabbed nearby.
It had to be the same man, the figure from last night. We stayed silent, not wanting to complicate things further.
Years later, a different encounter reminded me of that night.
I was on the train, headphones on, oblivious to my surroundings.
When a strange figure appeared in the doorway.
Not a normal person, a full-on clown, grotesque and menacing.
I couldn't move, heart pounding as it blocked my path.
I ran, barely glancing back, terrified by its strange, jerky movements.
I made it out, reporting the clown immediately to police.
By the time officers arrived,
The clown had vanished into the city's maze.
Even after reassuring, a part knew.
And though nothing more happened, the memory lingered.
Years later, I took a strange night job supervising a pool.
Hours were backward, 5 p.m. to 1 a.m., and instructions unusual.
They tested me, questioned my knowledge of Spanish, confirming the odd requirement.
It seemed calm, peaceful, too calm for what was coming.
One by one, guests with blue wristbands entered, quiet, almost secretive.
Something about their demeanor felt wrong, unsettling.
The pool reflected more than light. It mirrored unease.
I kept alert, the night stretching longer than normal.
The silence was punctuated only by distant hums and water slapping edges.
Something about the guests' movements made me nervous, though nothing was overtly alarming.
Money piled up, far more than expected, racing questions I didn't ask. Some nights, figures moved strangely, as if guided by hidden rules.
They seemed coordinated, but why? I couldn't tell.
Each corner I turned, I felt eyes on me, unseen but undeniable.
The night stretched endlessly, every shadow a question.
I tried to rationalize it, but couldn't shake the tension.
The world outside was calm, deceptively so.
One blue wristband, then another, a silent pattern emerging. Every movement was calculated, almost ritualistic. I couldn't fully explain it, but unease settled like fog.
Weeks passed, and the rhythm continued, strangers entering and leaving mysteriously.
I remained vigilant, the weight of suspicion growing heavier.
Sometimes I heard faint whispers, perhaps imagined, or perhaps not.
The pool became a maze of oddities, each shift deeper into unknowns.
Even outside, the world felt charged, waiting, watching.
I often wondered if the calmness hid something sinister.
They moved as one, silent, ghost-like.
Curiosity battled fear as I tried to understand their purpose.
Each night, the tension mounted. Every moment, a test of nerves.
And yet, I endured, knowing the story wasn't over. It was only beginning.
The nights grew darker, the rain louder, the whispers more insistent.
It felt like the building itself was alive, watching.
One by one, they appeared, silent, precise, unyielding.
I followed cautiously, each step echoing like a warning. Inside, shapes moved strangely, beyond natural form.
The night pressed in, heavy with unseen intentions. Even the water seemed alive, reflecting more than light.
Every shadow felt like it could strike at any moment.
I realized then, some things were never meant to be understood.
And the story ended not with clarity, but with the haunting realization. I was only a small part of something much larger.